Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Missy. And if you take Metformin for your type 2 diabetes or for any reason whatsoever, y'all need to watch this video before you take your next dose. Y'all, I have been on Metformin for my type 2 diabetes for quite a while now. I've never had an issue with it. I've never seen this happen. Never a problem until here recently, and we have tried to replicate this multiple times, doing multiple things. We have turned it into our pharmacist. We have turned it into our doctor. We have turned it into a couple of other people. Nobody knows what's going on with it. So I'm going to share a picture right here. This is my Metformin that I found. Now, my Metformin is kept in its original prescription bottle in a drawer in my kitchen, and every week I fill up my pill container days of the week, AM and PM, and that's the only time that the Metformin is moved until I take that particular day's medicine. So this medicine was only in my container for about 3 days. And it wasn't like this whenever I put it from the pill bottle into the container. I think I would have noticed this. And when I opened up my container for that particular day, this is what it looked like. And I showed it to Paps. I immediately sent a picture of it to a pharmacy tech friend of mine, and she video chatted with me and asked several questions, you know, like, was something spilled on it? No, it was in the pill container for that day. There was nothing spilled on it. There was no air, as much as possible that could have gotten to it. I actually found another one that a few days down that was not as bad as this one, but was starting to look that way too. The rest of them were fine. They were fine. They were in their allotted days, and they were fine. But these two, or this one and another one, we don't know what happened. And I'm sorry, but if the doctors and the pharmacist and others cannot tell me what happened here, I'm not taking that, y'all. This was not put into my body. And if it's doing this for no reason at all, what's it doing inside of my body? Okay? I am not putting this in my body. We have tried several different things to replicate this situation. We can't. We can't. And we don't know. We still don't know what happened to this Metformin. I've never seen anything like it. Paps takes the same medicine. He's never had an issue like this. None of his has ever done this. None of his had done this during this time. I don't know if it was the lot number that had issues. The pharmacist said that they hadn't had any phone calls from anybody else saying that this had happened, that had prescriptions filled out of that lot number. This was not an old prescription, okay? I get a 90-day supply, and this was out of the first bottle. So it was a fairly new prescription. I don't know if it had sat on the pharmacy shelves too long, but for me, it was a new prescription. And yeah, I've never seen anything like it. That's troublesome to me. That's worrisome to me. And that is just another added reason as to why I am on this journey to lower my A1C. Y'all, I want off these medicines. I want off these medicines. I want off of all of them. I take 3 to 4, I think it's 4 different medicines. 4 different medicines for one health issue. And I'm still having issues with that health issue. Anybody seeing a problem with that? 4 medicines, 1 health issue, still having trouble. So there is the beginning, part of the beginning of my health journey to lower my A1C, to get off all this medicine that can do this right here. I am not, nay, I am not a fan of this. Okay? Again, I don't know what caused it. I don't know what to do about it. Nobody can tell me what's happening to it. Nobody can tell me if it was, messed with, or if it was just a boo-boo on the manufacturer's part, or if something happened at the pharmacy, or if something could have happened here in my home. But y'all, we've tried everything to make one do it again, and we can't do it. The only things that we can think of, okay, with where I keep my medicine and how I keep my medicine, is air got to it. Something got spilled and got in there to it. That's really about it. That is honestly about all that could have happened. The way that I do things. I don't know, y'all. I honestly, I have no clue. But y'all need to be watching for this on your Metformin. I don't even have the lot number. The pharmacy will not help out any more than they already have, which wasn't a whole lot to begin with. The doctor took one look at it and said, "What in the world is that?" And I told her what it was. And she said, "I've never seen it do that." And I'm like, "Well, what could cause it to do that?" She had no clue. So yeah, we're just kind of left in a lurch here. Luckily, there were only 2. I did go through the other bottles of the Metformin that I had for that prescription. There were no signs of anything else. None whatsoever. I was very cautious about taking any more of those, just in case this had started in the prescription bottle and I didn't want the others to be contaminated. I've watched very closely, and I check the Metformin very closely before I put it into my pill container and before I take it, even after it's been in my pill container. Because I'm not going out like that. I'm just not. Again, we don't know what happened. It's concerning. It's very concerning. Somebody somewhere knows what happened to this Metformin, to these pills. And y'all, it's concerning. For me, it's concerning. It may not be to anybody else, but for me, it's very concerning. And so I thought I needed to share this information. That way, if you guys take Metformin, maybe this has happened to you. Maybe it hasn't happened to you yet, but it may happen to you in the future. You can see what has happened here. And again, this is years without anything like this, and then all of a sudden, this. Okay? So, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. If you have any questions, I will be more than happy to answer those questions. If you've had this happen to you and you have some insight onto what's going on, please leave that in a comment. Please let me know what you think, what you feel, what you found out. I would love to hear more information on this, because y'all, I'm hitting a brick wall when it's coming to somebody giving me some answers. Nobody wants to do it. Everybody wants to pretend or Everybody wants to say that they don't know what it is. So, yeah, not being a conspiracy theorist, I'm being real here. Just saying. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for supporting our little channel. Much love to each and every one of y'all, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all.